Hey guys, it's Kirsten with Spiritual Totem checking in on Memorial Day with you. Um, so I've had a pretty bad weekend, and I guess, I'm in the middle of my own personal journey, not by my own doing, but I am in the middle of my own personal journey. So a lot of things happen that I realize are totally out of our control. Um, a lot of things are put on us, and we can either accept them or not and learn from them and learn how to move forward or stay stuck. And I guess I vacillate between all those. I am stuck, sometimes I'm strong, sometimes I'm not so strong, but it's how to manage those moments. And it's been a really long year and a half for me. Most recently, the last, I would say, 8 months have been really difficult, and even more so the last 3 months. So it's how to manage all of this stuff and what you're going through, and how to learn and how to stay calm and how to practice mindfulness and really stay in the present moment and not get caught up in the drama. In being that what it is, I think I've mentioned before that I am a spiritual person. It's always been inside of me, and I guess you don't really know it until you need it and you fall back on it. I've read some really great books over this time period in my life, one of which is Pema Chodron. I don't know if you can see that, and it's backwards, but When Things Fall Apart. Um, there are amazing, really relevant points in this book, and if you're going through a hard time, I really suggest you read it. It's heart advice for difficult times, and it's certainly enlightened me. It's helped me along my journey. I've underlined quite a few things in the book. I look back through it to really understand how to live in the present, not living based on past or memories, and not necessarily worrying all the time about what the future is going to hold. Is it hard? Absolutely. Is it hard to stay focused? Absolutely. And in my situation, it doesn't impact just me. It's kids, it's family, there's a lot going on. So to be able to stay in the present moment is really a challenge, and I think difficult. So, but it's doable, and I think you just have to find out what is going to work for you and how you're going to do it and how you're going to get through it. And like I said, I've read a ton of books. And that was the first book I read during this journey, and it was enlightening, and it did help. And I'm not a holy roller, I'm not a preacher, I don't push God on anybody, but I have also turned to reading the Bible, and certain passages really help. And I think it's not for everybody, but it has certainly helped me. It helps me feel stronger when I feel weak, and relying on my friends and family, and knowing I'm being true to myself and who I am, and I've always been that way, and I'll continue to be that way. I'll live the way I believe I have lived. I live in who I have become, who I am, who I know I am. So I think you just have to really do some in-depth looking and searching as to who you are, and stay present. It's hard and it is a challenge, but the more you do it and the more you try, the easier it will become. So give it your best shot. I'd love to hear from you. If you have questions or comments, let me know. And here's to moving forward. Peace.